Hello, my name is Hans George Campbell. Tonight we're going to take a look at these GiM RGB case fans and light bars. Alrighty, let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, this is the top of the box. I recently purchased these fans on eBay for $32. They sell, this kit usually sells for around between 30 to 35 bucks. And they're really nice RGB fans for the price. You get the 3 fans plus the 2 RGB light bars, and they have sync function, colorful light effects, 120mm case fans, super silent, music mode, hydraulic bearing or sleeve bearing, speed control, and adjustable remote control. Okay, let me just show you all sides of the box. Okay, and there's some pertinent information there. I don't know if you can read that or not, but there it is. So the lifespan of these fans, well, of the LED strip, oh, okay, alrighty, I see what's going on. The lifespan of these sleeve bearings is 20,000 hours, and the fan speed is from 0 to 1200 RPM, which is good. You know, 23.5 decibel, so they're pretty quiet. Anyway, there's that side of the box. Anyway, let's here's this side of the box. I don't know how well you can read that information, but I'll hold it up close to the camera so you can read it. Okay, so let's cut into the box and we'll take a look inside. All right. There's that. Make sure I'm underneath the camera. We got this foam. I'm pretty sure that this stuff right here is anti-static. So you could use these, you can cut it into smaller sections, and you could use these to store your integrated circuits, you know, extra chips that you may have for your Commodore 64 computers, Commodore 128 computers, Atari ST, Amiga, Atari 8-bit, whatever. I'm pretty sure this does not generate static electricity. So, and it's pretty dense. So, yeah. So, we've got the instructions. Okay, there's the instructions. GiM case fan. Okay, there's that. And then it folds out. Okay. Want to make sure you can read these instructions, you can see them. think that's it. I don't think it folds out anymore. But, yeah. There's the instructions. Okay. In the box we have the three RGB fans. Let me take all this stuff out. What the hell? Why would they put them in like this? Oh my god, man. Anyway, here's what they look like. They're pretty solid, well-made fans. For the price that you pay for these are very nice fans. The inner ring and the fan blades, of course, they glow the RGB color, but also the ring around here also glows. And I'm pretty sure it glows here too, right here. So yeah, they're pretty nice fans. They have your sound absorption or anti-vibration pads on each side of the fan, and I think they're pretty nice. They feel solid. They feel like they're good quality. They really do. They feel like they're very good quality. Yeah. I don't know if you can read that voltage and power rating on that or not, but I'll hold up close to the camera. But yeah, they're pretty nice fans. I've used these before in the past, and I've really loved these fans. They have a real nice glow to them as far as their RGB. I actually think that these are much better than the overly priced Corsair RGB fans. I think these fans actually blow the doors off the Corsair fans. I really do. In fact, as far as cooling, these actually have a better rating than the Corsair fans. They really do, and that surprised me, considering, you can get a set of 3 fans plus the light bars for $32. Around 30, between 30 and 35 bucks. Anyway, that's one of the fans there. And of course, the other ones are basically, it's the same thing. Okay. So, yeah. Now, they do have a proprietary, come on out of there. They do have like a proprietary connector. Both the power and the RGB is on this same connector, and these plug into the controller, which we're going to take a look at next. So there's the 3 RGB fans. Okay, so we've also got these 2 light bars, and they're magnetic, so they come apart. They got like it's translucent white on 2 of the sides, and it's got a magnet on the other 2 sides, so you can stick these however way you need to stick them inside your case, because cases are usually made out of steel, so these, they stick really well onto the case, and they light up really nice. They really do. They light up really good. And of course these apparently these support your 3-pin RGB connections that are on your modern motherboards. Your motherboards that support RGB. Apparently these support that, because that's what that is. And then you have that, I think, plugs into the controller. This connector right there, I think, plugs into the controller, that one there. And then you have, let me see. You have, I guess you can daisy chain these, because there's 3 pins right there. I think you can daisy chain these together. So that's pretty cool. And you have this thing here to to protect those pins, keep them from getting damaged. So we'll put this back on to protect those pins. But yeah, so these light bars can be used with this GiM controller, but they can also be used with your standard RGB, 3-pin RGB that's on modern motherboards that support RGB. So that's actually a nice thing about these. Yeah. I might save these for my new Windows 10, Windows 11 build. It's going to be a snow white computer, basically an all white computer. And that build is scheduled for next month, October. So, and I'm thinking that I'm going to use these light bars in that build. I think they'll look better in that build. Because the motherboard that I'm installing has the RGB pins like that. So, yeah. Okay. So those are the light bars. That's nice. Get the box out of the way. And then when I come back from a quick coffee break, we'll take a look at what's in this bag here. Okay, so I'll be back after a real quick coffee break. All right, let's take a look at what's in this bag. If I can get in this bag. Okay, so let's pull all that out. Okay, first up, we've got the actual controller right here. It takes up to 10 fans, 10 of those GiM fans. And yes, you can buy the fans separate. Okay. And let me unplug this. Should unplug. This is the where you plug it into your SATA power connector. That's where it gets its power from. And it is keyed, so it'll only go in one way. And it's the red one. So yeah, we'll plug it back in. Okay, that's plugged in. But that's how it gets its power, through that SATA power connector right there. And yeah, it also has a 3M, a high quality 3M double-sided foam tape, so you can stick this anywhere you want on your case. Stick it in a strategic location, where you can get to this with all your different fan cables. So yeah, that's the controller, and it too lights up RGB. This too lights up RGB, which is really cool. It's really cool. Next we have, we got these bags of the black fan screws. We got 3 bags of those, and they're black, so that's good. Of course, my case is white. So actually, I have some really cool white RGB fans I'm installing in my case. For my Windows 10, Windows 11 build that I'm doing next month, I have white RGB fans for that build. All right, this right here is if you wanted to power. If you want to power that controller with the RGB, the 3-pin RGB that's on your motherboard, you could plug that into your motherboard, right? And then this, I believe this cable plugs into that controller, and then you can use your motherboard RGB software to control these fans. So that's actually really good, the way they did that. That's actually pretty good. I like that. And of course, this right here is the remote control right here, and you pull this clear piece out to activate the battery. But yeah, it's all remote. You got your power. Let me get my pointer. But yeah, you got your power on off. You got your fan speed, slow or faster. Your mode switch. Speed, I'm not sure with that. Okay, your menu, auto, mode. This right here controls your brightness. You can increase or decrease the brightness of the RGB fans. Add do-it-yourself, delete do-it-yourself. I think you can program this. And this suggests your colors. If you keep pressing the one that's marked W, the white one, that will give you white, but it also gives you a different array of colors. Okay, you got red, you got your green, you got your blue. This is for your music. If you want to use the fans for your music mode. The mode switch, which are these two buttons here, mode positive, mode negative. That, I believe, there's like many different RGB modes that you can use with with these fans here, and that's how you select those modes. Now my personal favorite is just a plain RGB mode. Just let it run through all of its colors, and it rotates as it's running through those colors. And those fans, when they're set up like that, they're just absolutely gorgeous. They really are. And when I install this in Ruby, because I'm going to put these in Ruby, or one of my computers, I'm going to show you what these fans look like. They are absolutely beautiful. So that's coming up next. Okay, here are those GiM RGB fans installed in my computer Opal. Every 5 years I build myself a brand new PC, and so this year I built Opal. The Opal stone is basically white with different colored sparklies like within the stone. So I thought that that would be a good name for my new computer, Opal, because it's white with RGB, different colored sparkles on the inside. So, yeah. Now, the camera does not do these RGB fans justice. They probably appear overly bright because of the video camera's white level or whatever. I'm not sure how to set that. But trust me when I tell you, in person, these fans are absolutely gorgeous. They really are gorgeous fans. They really are. But anyway, I thought that I would still take the camera, bring it in there and show you what this looks like. I don't know how well it's going to capture that, but trust me when I tell you that if you buy a set of these fans, you will absolutely love them. They are really nice RGB fans and light bars. In the near future, I'm actually going to show you how to hook up one of those light bars there and the RGB controller, how to hook that up inside an Amiga 2000 computer, and it looks really cool. So stay tuned for that exciting video coming up real soon. Yeah.